Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Syracuse University and the home of the Orange, a place lovingly called the Dome. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Stanford will kick it off and get us underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Grant. Pulls it in, it's Cook. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
That's the 45. He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
It's a shotgun run call. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. He hands it off from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. To the air, it's Grant. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Orange.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. No way to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough, tough environment for visitors. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down instead. The offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And sack sets up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Crosses the 10-yard line. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Nickel coverage look here, and the secondary does a great job of taking away any options. Quarterback opts to instead try to make it happen on the ground, but the defense showing some discipline to stop him just short of the sticks and bringing up a 4th and short.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they look to the right.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Got the first down and still motoring. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Syracuse.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Stanford offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Looking to pass, it's Nelson. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
He'll hand it off. Oh, look at the quick cut. They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Nelson. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Stanford looking to convert on 4th down here. Trying to run, it's 4. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Caught over the middle. It's Hill. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
They're going to run it. And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here after the break, offense trying to convert here on third down. To the air, it's Grant. It's a quick catch. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Breaking tackles.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Cook. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down upcoming after that completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive.
Let's go.
Back to pass. It's Grant. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Running back grabs it on the screen. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Nelson looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Good job of sitting back in zone by this defense. Allows the entire secondary to keep their eyes up and kind of feel the receivers, but recognize when the quarterback releases the ball and then break on it and knock it away. That was perfect technique.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
3rd down play for this offense. Here's the option play. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Looking for a gap. It's James. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. He didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Cook. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup. You just want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. And here comes the punter onto the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The punt team making their way on the field. And here's the return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. 1 back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. First down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford.
Chris, we're still early in his football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point good. They trail now 17-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock.
Ready.
Looking to throw. It's Grant. Makes the catch. It's James. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Grant. Quick completion to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Running back has it on a screen now. In the clear at the 25. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Orange.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and they put 6 more on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Stanford.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And they will trot out the field goal team here. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? He got it. The field goal's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Incompletion makes it second down. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Caught over the middle, it's Hall. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Oh, he breaks free. Oh, he's swarming again.
That's the challenging aspect of these RPOs. Kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback thought he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a 4th down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Cook. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back.
Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Syracuse. There was no catching him that time.
Oh, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Stanford offense back out there on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Handing off on the draw play. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
That completion sets up a second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in this second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. Now here he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Stanford, 19.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Grab down the middle. It's Cook.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Graham behind the line. It's Hill. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, you got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Stanford. The comeback is on. A special teams touchdown. Potential momentum-changing play in this game.
Well, that was just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The Gunners were flying down. He's able to avoid them, picks up a couple blocks, and then you could see him gaining momentum and confidence as he was getting downfield, eventually all the way to the end zone.
Syracuse, 31. Stanford, 26.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity, still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks into open space. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Grant. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Syracuse needing this 4th down conversion. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
26.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Syracuse.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend to get across that 1st down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense of having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
Receiver in motion now. Here comes a handoff. Jukes to get free. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Throwing off play action. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
Takes the handoff. It's Ford. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Pitches to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's Nelson. Receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Crucial third down play right here. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Now hold your breath here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
Offense in a split backfield now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Scanning the field, it's Grant. He pulls in the catch. Powering through the defender. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Dropping back, it's Nelson. Catch made on the left side. Breaks clear into open space. Now here he goes. At the 20. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught by the receiver. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Touchdown, Cardinal. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. And he makes the catch, a successful 2-point conversion.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2, push it to a field goal game? Good call by the head coach. I tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quick throw over the middle. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. That's caught. It's Cook.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Grant. He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. Oh, and he goes down after a short game. That's not enough for the 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Can he get there on the ground? That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Stanford.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. On the run, it's Hill. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second and goal for the offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now, a crucial third down and goal. A handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll run it here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Back to throw. It's Nelson. Pass complete on the crosser. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Going fast. They need to get a little bit closer to give their kicker a better chance. The pocket breaking down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. It's a fake spike looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That's how he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback keeps it here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. He gets loose. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Gonna run it. It's Ford. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Stanford, 44. Syracuse, 37.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. He's running out of time here. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offense coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
It's 2nd down here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Dropping back. It's Grant. It's a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So it all comes down to this 4th down and short. If they don't get it, it's game over. finds a target on the right. It's complete. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
So now it's first and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And now it's third and goal. They've got just 2 plays left to try to punch it in here. Tight end makes the grab. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. But man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
So now it's fourth down. Ball game on the line right now. Dropping back. It's Grant. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. We're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking downfield near the end zone. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime.
Syracuse 50, Stanford 44.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Ball handed off. And tackled there by the defense.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So here comes a crucial 3rd down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. Makes a nice move there. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
At the 8-yard line.
Boy, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area, like getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He'll try a pass here. Touchdown, Stanford. And they answer in overtime.
Well, they did the tough part here by coming up with this touchdown. The game is tied. Now, of course, the rule in that second overtime, you got to go for two. Let's see what their favorite two-point play is and see if they can win it.
So it all comes down to this. If they make their two-point try, it's game over. Chance to win it right now. Movement here from the tight end. To throw, it's Nelson. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Hall. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial two-point play. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. So they set up again, a two-point try to reclaim the lead deep here in overtime. Looking for a receiver. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime.
Syracuse, 52. Stanford, 50.
And now this offense must respond with a two-point try to keep this game going. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's in there. A clutch play to stay alive and extend this game even further. Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime.
Makes the score. Stanford, 54. Syracuse, 52.
So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works, and the game is now tied. They'll go for a two-point conversion. To the air, it's Grant. Looking to scramble. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime.
Syracuse, 56. Stanford, 50.
And now this offense must respond with a two-point try to keep this game going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. Now the try for two. Wants to throw it. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime.
Makes the score. Stanford, 58. Syracuse, 56.
So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. And he makes the grab of the end zone. The conversion works, and the game is now tied. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking to pass. It's Grant. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense. And the two-point try fails. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a two-point try to win the game right here. And they're trying to push it in here. No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying for a pick six to win the game. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial two-point play. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. And he's in there. A clutch play to stay alive and extend this game even further. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.